team offensively tonight, especially in the first half, was really good. That's the best half offensively that I can remember in a while. In our first 7 games, I think we had one other where we really. I think we had 12 assists. Was it Missouri State in the last game of the tournament? But tonight's first half, 7-14 from three. But the thing I love, we really shared the basketball. But we're getting killed, getting spread out. It's a terrible matchup problem for us, playing against a very well coached Texas Southern team. We found out yesterday that 2 players joined the team yesterday. This kid Derek Griffin, Corey had known from when he played AAU, and he's really a good player. And we made that very clear to our team before the game. This guy's a problem. And it so happened that he was with a double-double. He's practiced twice. So he's had 2 practices. So you look at their team, that's the same team in terms of their 3 leading scorers that beat Michigan State at Michigan State last year, that beat Kansas State at Kansas State. And you can see how that can happen. Very well coached. They spread you out. But we've got to do a better job staying in front of the basketball. And we've got to do a better job getting back in front of the ball when they're ball screening with Gavin's man. He's having to hold too long, and therefore his guy's getting open, and we're not doing a good enough rotating on those roll-offs. Tonight it was by Griffin. When they went to 5-guard lineup, it really became problematic because they were driving us. But I like how we showed some toughness and held on to get the win. I thought Chicken had a really good second half in all respects, especially on the defensive end of the floor, because that's where we're lacking most right now. And he got over the top of those screens better than anybody on our team and back in front of the ball and did the best job on number 2. He really competes. Chicken is a great competitor. Questions?
How much improvement do you think the defense has made over these last 3 games?
I think we made a ton of improvement since the Miami game, but we still got, obviously a long way to go. And, we suggested let's try some zone. I mean, it's hard for me to go zone. I mean, we zoned yesterday in practice to prepare against the 2. We were so bad in our zone that there was no way I was going to go to it. We're spending all our time working on our man. We do need to spend a little time. And I tell you right now, I'm really excited that we get a chance to practice 6 times, even though I don't expect Friday's practice to be the greatest in the world because they're all going to be in finals and all dealing with brain cramps from studying and staying up all night. But we're taking tomorrow off, practice Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off. And then we practice after the last finals are over Thursday, leave Friday after practice and travel. So that's our upcoming schedule. Questions?
Ben, talk about that. I think it was a 4-point game. It went from 15-4, and IJ had 3 straight possessions where he was a big deal there. He had 2 baskets.
Yeah, they started changing defense and went to zone, and I think, our lack of seeing a lot of zone, especially a 1-3-1, we did not attack it very well. We prepared for it. I mean, we worked on it, but we have a hard time executing unless we're doing it more. I mean, that's one of the things we'll work on. We have a lot of things to get better at here in the in between these games coming up, and so we'll spend these first 3 practices just on us, and then we'll start thinking about UMKC in that 4th practice. But IJ did play well in there during that stretch and made some drives, some penetrating drives against the zone. One was, I think, a transition. But our 15-point lead dissipated on a bad shot. We had a 15-point lead and took a horrible shot from 3 at the top of the key and thinking, okay, we're going to go up 18 instead of understanding, okay, we got them on the ropes here now. Let's grind out a good shot rather than a bad shot. And that fueled their comeback right from there. I remember the shot very clearly.
What did you like about IJ coming off the bench?
The reason that IJ did not start was because of a violation of team rules. And that's as specific as I'll get. So I don't like IJ coming off the bench, but that's why he didn't start.
What have you seen improvement-wise with Gavin? I know you want to get the ball to him and pass more, and he's been pretty effective so far. What have you seen from him?
You know what? He's doing a better job at sticking in there with his back to the basket. He's doing a better job. Tonight, again, he has only 1 turnover and 2 assists. So now he has 7 assists in our first 7 games. He had 9 last year. So he's on his way to. I expect him because he's going to see more double teams, more covering down. He's doing a great job at moving the ball and sharing the ball. He's doing a great job of sealing and going up strong and scoring. Tonight he gets another double-double. Where we need his big improvement to take place is on the other end, plugging and getting back and being better on those ball screens. But he's improved in every way in my mind. Yeah, I'd like to get him to the line more too. 3 times is not enough. I want him. He should be getting the line 6 times a game. Question.
Looked like Malik seemed comfortable tonight.
He did. I thought he missed his first 2 shots, but beyond that, his floor game was great. He made a great pass on a penetrating jive to IJ for a big 3 in the first half on the left wing. And IJ, started out slow. He had open shots he was missing. But I thought Malik's overall performance today was really good. And even though he only scores 9 points, he had 3 assists, only 1 turnover, he really was comfortable. I agree with you. And I think part of that is now, after those 3 weeks sitting out doing nothing takes a toll, and he's starting to get back into a rhythm now. And I'm excited about it. He played football. And why didn't he get a scholarship right out of high school? Didn't do well on the SAT is what he told, I think, one of the assistants or something. He's practiced 2 days. He's an athlete. And Corey told me, he said, Coach, he's as good as anybody on the floor. And that was true.
Can you comment on the football player you have playing?
Yeah, sure. We're excited to have Elijah out. A great kid. He's already been in practice a little bit. He's coming in the mornings. We're going to get with him here with our graduate assistants and assistant coaches and start running through our sets. Being a quarterback, this will be so simple for him, he'll laugh. He'll learn our offensive playbook in 1 day, is my expectation. He just has to go through it so he knows it. But I like it. He's a screener. He's a competitor. He can shoot it facing up. We need to get him in basketball shape a little bit, meaning the up and down part. But it's great to have him as a part of our team.
There was a span in the second half, like early in the second half, with shot clock violation, steal block. What were you guys doing well in that?
We stopped him 5 times in a row, and that's when we built that 15-point lead. And they were big then, and they altered that by going small, playing 5 guards. And we're not going to see many teams in the country that we're going to play against that go 5 guards. But when they do, it's just not something that, our guys are used to. It's not that often that happens. We switched all their ball screens 1 through 4, and I thought they went really well for us overall. I mean, one time Johnny switched in the first half. The guy did a step back shot over an outstretched hand. He made a tough shot. And I'm telling you, that team is good. That team has won their conference, if I'm not mistaken, 3 years in a row, all of Mike's years. And it'll be them and Southern coming down again this year. Those 2 teams. Be interesting. They're good. And their RPI was better than ours from last year. They had a higher RPI than our team did a year ago by 100. They were 115, we were 215. And, so they don't play a home game till January. They took a bus here, and they're taking a 9-hour bus drive back right now. I have unbelievable respect for those kids, that staff, and what they do. And, Texas Southern's a team that I'll root for.
Was this the best game you've seen Chicken play defensively?
I thought it was his best all-around game, combining the both. And I thought he really moved the ball. I just feel bad he got that second foul, And the first foul of the game he got was someone else's fault on the rotation, so he had to be there for him. And I thought Fred gave us really solid minutes off the bench tonight. He made a couple of really nice shots for us in the first half, a 3, a drive to the basket, did a good job for us in the second half. Q started tonight for the first time in his career, and you can see, where he's got to get better is on the defensive end of the floor. He's fine at the offensive end, but defensively he kept getting driven, kept getting beat, and making mistakes. And in fairness to him, he played 4 years his own. This is his first year ever of being focused on being a man-to-man defender.